I just took Clio off the lead, and she is I haven't seen her this excited about a smell for a while. She found something. Or she caught a whiff of something she's looking for. And before I pulled out my phone, she was really, really excited. I was kind of hoping that she picked up on the scent of the turtle. But it's a potty. Good potty, Clio. Good potty. Man, sure happy I don't have to choose my toilets with such such high criterias. So, where's the turtle, Clio? Huh? Can you find the turtle for me? Come here. Clio, come back here. Come on, let's go. Find me the turtle. Straight for the chickens. Yeah, and I noticed she's starting to put her nose in the compost pile now. Makes sense. I put the food scraps in there. Okay. This is the temporary little one. As soon as I finish doing the measurements, I'm going to line up 4 corners. Basically a 12 by 10 by 12 by 10. I have to dig a trench to bury the chicken wire. Build a frame. Door. I'm going to reuse those posts for the door. And yeah, then the chickens will have a proper run. This was advertised as something to be able to hold 6 chickens. So I got 6 chickens and a duck in there. Even you remove the duck. Full-grown chickens, 6. It's not what I would say 6. I would say 3 or 4 maximum. I mean, that's all 6 of them out. And you figure they're probably going to get, you know, another, half as big, more. Yeah, that's going to be rough. And who knows about the duck. But the duck, I'm going to take it out of the equation. So hopefully, well, the deadline is, maybe in mid-August to have all of this done. It's really going to be the first time I ever built a structure. So that would be why I'm giving myself so much time. But yeah, so a couple of days ago, actually yesterday, there was a huge storm. And relatively short one, but it was, the downpour was pretty intense. And I went out on the side of the road. I noticed there was a turtle. Like, I'm getting used to recognizing them on the street. But so I'm like, you know what? I actually double back, take the dude, put him on the other end of the street. I'm like, he's trying to cross the road. Kind of slipped when I did that, because there was a guy kind of behind me making a face. Got back in my car, drove off, came back, and thought, on my way back, I saw like a splattered turtle. And I thought, you know what? Let me just grab this guy. And because the backyard, you can see it's fenced, and they can have plenty of space to kind of hang out or whatever, And I figure, there's a hole here in the fence. The guy can get out if he wants, but there's water, there's food, protection from predators, and less opportunity to go into the road, I find him, pick him up. One side of its face is all bashed in. Like, its eyes closed, it's bleeding from the mouth. I'm like, oh man. Injuries that look recoverable, right? Like the shell's intact. It's a box turtle, so it can kind of like close itself up. So it's got all that stuff going for it. And so I brought it home, took it out of the car and just walked it up by my, pile of my wood sticks or branches pile that I'm gonna chip up. How's Clio doing? Want to either buy or rent a wood chipper. And it just kind of sat there. Came out this morning, it's gone. So I guess that's a good thing, because I was a little bit worried. It seemed like it had a limp. I actually put it by the little miniature training compost pile. I'm trying to train the chickens to come out to the compost right when they come out. So I have this miniature compost pile right here that I just move a little bit every day closer to the main one. So this is the training one. I just kind of re-scoop it up. It's hard to see, but you can get some perception there. And I'm trying to get them to go all the way in the back. You can see that big one there. We'll take the long way around. This is the path for the garden tractor. That's another project. I got to get a shed open for this guy. But yeah, this is the collection from all the kind of mowing that I've been doing, there's a lot of this area that can just be rested as, or left as like a forested ground. It's not coming through in the video very well, but there's a big difference between this path and when you get off the path here. There could be some cases like a solid 3 inches of just forest litter, and your foot just sinks in it. It's like almost like stepping in a hole. So there's some areas in the front that I've been trying to not have that. I want to kind of get a lawn going, plant a few trees, get some bushes, blueberry bushes going. So that's this collection. I finally decided this would be the spot. It's not a good spot, I'm realizing, because I'm a newbie. I don't know what I'm doing, but there's no sunlight. So, I'm gonna stick with it for a year and just see. Ultimately, if I have to change the position, I'll move it, because I already moved this pile once. It used to be, well, geez, where did it used to be? I think it used to be right here, where I parked this guy. Was that it? Yeah, I think so, because I would come down the path, pull up a little bit, and then put the pile there. Is that it? Oh, no, I put it by by this tree right here. Yeah, so that was this kind of temporary path here. Yeah, and it was right here. So I moved it from here to there. Battery's running low. Some features might be limited. Okay, well. So, anyways, I know I left the gate open there, so I want to make sure Clio doesn't go out. But we'll just do one last scan here. See if we can find that turtle. I don't see it. There's Clio. She's getting pretty good with the chickens, I think. There's still a little bit like, I can't tell what triggers her, but she'll give a chase every once in a while, like a fake little chase, just to spook them, I guess. But that doesn't seem to be her goal. But yeah, they're getting kind of used to her too, so I wouldn't say it's trust, but they're not, running away like it's a matter of life and death. They kind of let her get. I wouldn't say that close, but what's that? 3 feet? Probably give her about 5 or 6 feet. They let her get that close. Anyways, I think that's about. Wow, this is a 10-minute video already. Whew, how time flies. So yep, no turtle. I hope he'll pop up. I don't know. If he doesn't, I'll probably have a pretty good feeling that at least he might have. Well, I don't know. Back there is a subdivision. There's plenty of roads. So their best bet would be going in this direction here. There's just backyards butted up for quite a while. And that's towards, you get more rural in this direction. There's just subdivision after subdivision that direction. And this is basically the direction the turtles were, maybe about a mile down the road. And that's kind of heading towards town. They have the state routes over there, and those are, people drive pretty fast, you know, and I wouldn't blame them, you know, if it's raining and they can barely see it, or just probably think it's a rock and they squish it. So, okay, well, that's it for today.